There's a COVID crisis unfolding in the surrounding suburbs, but work continues at this southwest Sydney depot.
I just feel lucky that I have this kind of work, because we are in an industry that just keeps going no matter what's happening in the world.
Lyan Naqeeb can't do her job from home, like many who work here.
Around 50% reside in the areas that have been quarantined.
2/3 of the 200,000 parcels Aramex processes daily come through this facility.
It acts as a hub for international shipments coming into Australia as well as the interstate, so it's quite crucial for our operation.
The Sydney local government areas locked down are located at the intersection of key freight routes. Goods coming into the country through Port Botany and Sydney International Airport are moved by rail and road to terminals in Western Sydney, including Chullora and Yennora, before being stored at warehouses or transported across the state or country. Something like buying your groceries at your neighbourhood store might feel quite localised, but those goods are actually part of a national supply chain, and many retailers have their hubs in southwest and western Sydney. When the New South Wales Premier initially announced restrictions on workers leaving several LGAs in Sydney's west, only emergency and healthcare workers were allowed to leave. By the next morning, that list of authorised workers had been substantially expanded.
The credit of the New South Wales Government, they recognised that was a miss, rectified that immediately.
Woolworths has distribution centres in Yennora and Minchinbury. Supply chain boss Paul Graham says shutting those centres would have consequences far beyond Sydney.
It's a critical piece of national infrastructure for food distribution, which is why we have to take all the measures and precautions that we can to keep our team members safe.
Those precautions include on-site COVID testing and electronic bracelets to ensure staff don't get too close to each other. Now the New South Wales Government is giving supermarket workers in the hardest hit areas priority access to vaccines.
The people of southwestern Sydney and western Sydney are the people that keep our city running. They do a lot of the work in distribution centres, food, logistics, transport.
Before the pandemic, 1.1 million workers lived in the region, outnumbering employed residents in Perth and Adelaide.
Southwest Sydney's a bit like Chicago is to the US. It's really the muscle. It's one of the fastest growing regions, very strong economy, and a lot of people that don't have that many weeks of pay in savings to get them through.
That's why it's not just businesses that are relieved they can keep operating, but workers too.
I just feel lucky, I guess. A lot of my friends, they had to go on government support because they work in non-essential businesses pretty much.
Getting on with the job of delivering to the nation.